Clearly I suck at this recording stuff because I have missed everything since the last video. I apologize. I am so sorry because, oh my gosh, so what has happened so far? I just talked to KJ Paris a few times, and he's gonna make a few more calls to find out about the cellmate. I got my card fixed. I won the little thing here, and now I'm gonna go get the letter. Oh yeah, and also I almost got skewered also. I'm really sorry. Oh, up. Nancy expert. Do I have to read this? My dearest Amelia, the work goes slowly, but it goes. I just completed the 5th horse, my favorite so far. I call him Foxfire, which is a phosphorescent fungus that grows on rotting wood. I've always thought fondly of that name. Okay. Every night, music plays in the ballroom above my workshop. Every night, 100 feet scamper back and forth overhead. When I complained to Mr. Rousseau, he said that if I worked in the daytime like everyone else, there would be no music to bother me. He doesn't understand that I can only work when the world's as I feel. Dark, dangerous, unknowable. Same here. But you understand, my darling wife. You are the only person on earth who has ever understood everything that can be understood about me, and I miss you terribly. How sweet.
So, there was a door to Kessler's workshop by the radiator in the ballroom.
The radiator still stands guard outside the door to my workshop, as cold and heavy as my heart, awaiting your return. You must come back to me, Amelia. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Your father was loath to give me your address. I promised him things would be better, as I now promise you, when you return. But what if you don't read this? What if it comes back unopened? Or worse, what if it never comes back, and neither do you? Your rejection would be unbearable. Perhaps I shall mail this letter tomorrow, but I now know that I cannot mail it today, my beloved. I don't have the courage. I cannot take the risk. I love you too much. Yours alone, forever, Rolf. How sweet. That's actually kind of cute. Aside from the... never mind. Oops, I don't want to go to my big games. Oops, Nancy. Hello, sir.
Well, Miss Destructo returns.
You talked to Joy?
Imagine my surprise when she told me you're a detective.
I hope she also told you that I spent a full 10 minutes in her office without spilling a thing.
These things happen. So, I hear you're out to solve the curse of Captain's Cove.
What do you think caused the roller coaster accident?
That was no accident. It was sabotage.
Do you have proof?
Not a lick. Know why? Because I'm pulling your leg, that's why. Come on. What do I know? I'm just an artist. Go ask our naturopathic engineer person.
The way I hear it, the shutdown is a good thing. For you, at least.
You mean because I'm behind in my work? I'd be lying if I said the shutdown wasn't helping me get caught up. Meeting deadlines has never been my forte. But I certainly hope you're not suggesting that I arranged for the park to be shut down by somehow manufacturing this curse thing, because that would be ridiculous.
Do you see much of the other people who are working during the shutdown? Like Joy Trent or that security guard, Harlan Bishop?
Nah. Joy Trent, she's like invisible even when she's visible, if you get my drift. And that rent-a-cop, I've got no desire to see anything of him.
Did you two have some kind of run-in?
What, like a fight or something? How could we? He's one of the nicest, friendliest, most helpful guys I've ever met. Totally creeps me out.
Remember that quote from Alibi and Ashes? Woo!
I'll let you get back to work.
Rock on.
Searching around.
I can use this to measure.
Sounds like a rap there.
I can use this to measure. I can use this to measure. I can use this to measure.
Sorry. Miscellaneous boxes. Got wood. Giant receipt.
Wow, 360 board feet. That's a lot of wood.
Just talking about it right in front of him, you know. Nancy.
May I help you?
Let me just tell you right away.
Wow,
So,
a lathe.
I'm so excited to use this.
Mind if I look at this?
No, go right ahead.
A book on
sorry.
carousels. Cool.
Many pieces of wood. Romance side, inner side. Interesting. I'm sorry I didn't like read all that, but a lot. You kind of get the gist of it. Carousel is still cool. They're made out of wood sometimes. If it's any consolation, I might be going on a carousel tomorrow. Whee! Go exploring.
I wonder what the deal is with this red tag.
Okay, just Ingrid about it.
Hello, Nancy. Still on the case, I see.
I'd like to take a closer look at the roller coaster, but the access card reader doesn't work. It's got this red tag on it.
Right. I was in the process of upgrading its main circuitry board. I'm afraid you're going to have to wait until I finish here. Unless you'd like to do it for me.
I'm game, but needless to say, I've never done it before.
It's not exactly brain surgery. All you have to do is follow the schematic inside the reader. Here's the new macro resistor. When you see the board,
so
you'll be able to
tiny.
see where it goes. You'll need to solder it in place. Which means you're going to have to get my soldering gun from Elliot Chen. Here's the engineering handbook I put together. If you have questions about
Put it all
part-related
together.
electronics, it'll answer them.
Ha,
Keep it as
ha,
long as you like.
ha.
When you're all done, remove the red tag and take it to Harlan. That way he'll know it's safe to turn the power back on to the reader.
That's not my cell phone. It must be yours. Are you going to answer it?
No, that would be rude. I'll just call them back. So, once you get that tool from Elliot, you should be all set.
I found something underneath the carousel that looks like it might be a remote control device.
Oh, I'd like to see it. Interesting. I looked under there. Wonder how I missed it. May I have this?
No.
Actually, I'd kind of like to keep it.
Suit yourself.
Thanks for your help.
One open mind sees more than two open eyes.
So now that Nancy denied giving her something that she wanted, she's gonna hate us forever and ever and ever. Yay! You know, basically every single time I do that puzzle, I just kind of guess
Nancy,
on everything.
you're a procrastinator's dream. Know that? Come in. Ask me questions. Ask me lots of questions.
Ingrid said you have her soldering gun. I need to get it from you, if that's okay.
You bet. Here you go. Been meaning to return it to her, but I've been a little busy.
Clearly.
Great, thanks. I found this receipt on the floor. Looks like you bought a lot of basswood recently.
I'll take that. Thank you.
It's like Nancy's line that I gave her, but it's her line.
I'll let you get back to work.
Kleptomaniacs, unite.
If you must.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm going to end this video right here now and go to the next one. Woo!